Good morning, all. As you walked down to class today, I'm sure you enjoyed your environment. You enjoyed the trees, you enjoyed the grass. I'm sure you also enjoyed the squirrels that normally frolic around. Weren't you happy? Didn't you feel relaxed and looked forward to the day? That is what a good environment can do for you. It can bring people's aspirations together. It can make people feel relaxed. And because a good environment reflects on a community, the community also becomes productive and a sharing and caring community. Environment is very key. I'm from Kenya. So when you think about Kenyan environment, you think about elephants, rhinos, our forests, our marine life. And those are such important things to Kenyans. Unfortunately, for the last few decades, we've had a problem. Poaching, illicit poaching, poaching on our animals, elephants, rhinos, poaching in our seas, our mammals. And this has really, really affected our country. But please note, we have been successful, and that's a story I'm going to tell you. I'm a prosecutor by profession, and I believe in environmental justice. Back in 2012, 2013, the Wildlife Agency in Kenya reached out to the Director of Public Prosecutions, and the message was one: we have a problem. When I was appointed to lead the team, I didn't understand. Why are we bothered about the environment? The environment is okay. I mean, yes, a few elephants have died here, but it's not that big a problem that we need now to focus all our energy. And that just showed you how lacking of information I had. I wasn't really informed. So when we went and met the Wildlife Agency, they told us, very politely, of course, that we are at risk. Our elephants, our rhinos, our marine life is being destroyed at such a big rate. The communities around these parks and the marine life are being disenfranchised. Basically, they're losing economic opportunities, and because they're losing economic opportunities, there's a slide to criminality. And when criminality enters a community, it means that the most vulnerable suffer. The women, the children, there's illiteracy, there's early childhood marriages, there's gender violence. So while we were just thinking about something that is so isolated, we were being told that this links to the core of our work as public officers. So one of the things we did is we first of all set out to find out how do we get information on what is really happening. We involved all the key agencies, and that's why it's important to information share. You need to share the information you have and be open to learning. We talked to the police, we talked to the Wildlife Service, we talked to civil society, and they all told us the same thing. We need to go and spread the message in one voice as government and as civil society. We went out to the judiciary and we told them we have a problem. And they told us, well, it's not really a big problem. We have much more serious cases. So we took them to the parks. We showed them the elephants. We showed them the rhinos. We showed them the lions. We took them to the marine parks. We took them on boating trips to tell them every time you let someone go, this is what is at risk. We took our asset recovery agencies officers. We talked to the financial reporting officers. We talked to our prosecutors to tell them that it is important that you take this matter as a serious crime. Because we were all thinking it's not a serious crime. It's not that serious. And because of that information sharing, we were able to go from the communities to the boardrooms, to government agencies, and to the courtroom. This was very important. And because of that information sharing, we then proceeded to have effective collaboration across the sphere. Effective collaboration breeds results, and this is what I've learned. If you Google Kenya and poaching rates, you'll find out in the last 10 years, Kenya has done a lot. We've been removed from the red list at CITES. We have seen a drastic reduction in poaching, and we have seen criminality reduce around the communities that poaching had embedded. Poaching is bad. It leads to criminality. And unless we are able to tackle it from the community and from the law side, we are going to have a problem. And as we move forward, I want to encourage all of you to look at your environment and see what you can do on a daily basis. It doesn't have to be a big thing, but remember that this environment is not for us anymore. we are going. The environment is for your children and your children's children. Thank you very much.